Alright, what's going on guys? It's Fate. So today we are going to be breaking down and somewhat reacting. I have already seen it, not all the way through, but I've seen bits and pieces of it. Um, but we are going to be reacting to the Polygon update for announcement trailer for the 0.7 update, and showcases basically um, all of the new stuff that we're going to be getting with 0.7. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Alright, yeah, so obviously it's a preliminary demo, shit is still subject to change and all that shit. So first thing I want to say is just like the new lighting and everything, like the game just overall looks so much cleaner. Like, the new animations obviously look fucking amazing. We'll go back and just show that really quick. But, like, just the game overall, like the lighting and just the way that everything looks, the shading, it's more clean. The gun models obviously look fucking beautiful. Got a proper black M4 there, or M16, sorry. Which we will see a little bit more of coming up here, but, I mean, these gun models, guys. Come on. So yeah, new animations look fucking beautiful. This is something that I don't like. It's something very small, but this looks so fucking cool to me. Just the way that the grenade, it makes it feel just more fluid with the grenade. New character. So obviously we get the new character right, but another big thing that I'm noticing with this is just the way that your gear and your player are like separate now. For those of you who play the game currently, it's almost like the current player model is just kind of like one mesh, almost. Like it's just person and clothes, and that, like, I don't know, it just feels very meshed together. I don't know if that's because of the coloring or what it is, but this here looks fucking beautiful. Like, this looks something more akin to like Insurgency or Battlefield 2042 or something like that. Like, this actually looks like a military soldier. So we got some new character animations. It's very subtle, but there's a little bit more hand sway there. I'm very curious to see how this actually affects gameplay, and if it does. Because I don't know, I haven't tested it or anything like that, but you can see there that there's a lot of crosshair sway. So I'm curious to see if strafing and even ADS shooting isn't going to be as good. And yes, obviously you can see your feet now. It's beautiful. Everybody, everybody pog in the chat for your fucking toes. We gotta love it. And this is what everybody's been waiting for. This is the smoking gun of the update, if you will. This is what's really gonna change up our gameplay, whether it be in ranked or just in your public games. You're gonna see a lot more unique gun setups with this. You're gonna see a lot more use out of some of the not as used guns. So like, typically right now you'll see more lower levels use the M4 and the AK-12, and then as they get higher level, it's more G36, AK-74M kind of gameplay happening. with those guys, just because ACOG and everybody feels like it's just what is more viable at the moment. But in my opinion, this is going to completely negate that and just really show that every gun is viable in this game. And it always has. Every gun has always been viable. You just have to play to the gun's strengths, and it's been harder to do so with the current attachments available for the guns in the game. So with this, I mean, this is just a game changer. This is where you're gonna get your classic Call of Duty fucking loadouts. Everybody talking about, oh, bro, check out my new M4 setup. I got the new M4 ACOG. You know, this is the ultra fucking, like, this is the 100 kill game run setup, like. So yeah, this will definitely bring a lot more variety to your games, and I think this is just gonna make the game feel and play a lot better. And then yes, we get new attachments, boys and girls. The LCAN, I already know I'm personally going to be using the fuck out of this site. I love it in any other game that it's been implemented. It's such a clean site. The housing isn't too bulky. The sighting is so clear. It's beautiful. Oh yeah. The Chris Vector. So here's the thing about the Vector, right? We are seeing a little bit of recoil there, right? And we know that's big controversy with the Vector. It doesn't have a recoil in real life, so why is the gun, why do I actually have to why do I have to control the gun in the game? What is happening? Devs, make it realistic. You know, I think this is fine. For balancing reasons, and simply just for Polygon isn't really meant to be your ultra realism fucking shooter to begin with. And besides, there are other games that claim to be more realism based that have a worse vector than this. Like, if we're talking about like Rainbow Six, for example, it's very much like way worse than this vector here. Like, this still looks very controllable to me for short to mid range. Like, obviously you're not going to be shooting people from across the map with the vector, but you shouldn't be able to anyway, in my opinion. It would be ridiculous if you could. And then we got our new AK-308, which I am worried about this thing personally. With the new progression system and some of the setups that might be available for this gun here, this thing might be, this thing might be the new killer. If it hits as hard as it sounds, this thing is going to be scary, is what I'm going to say. It does look like it does take a bit to control it, which might make it hit harder to use at longer ranges. But if this thing has a long-range scope and a 2-shot headshot, be afraid. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, just be afraid. But yeah, overall, I think this is what we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. I think this update is really gonna spring life back into the game. It's gonna do a really good job at making those pub matches feel fun again, and I think it's gonna be really interesting to see the clips coming out for like the first couple weeks of this update. I'm very excited just to see some of the higher level players in the community just do absolutely monstrous shit with this new weapon progression system. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.